So, third time's the charm. Welcome to Minecraft INFDEV Plus. Today, my plan is to go into the Astral a little bit and just also make like a bedroom, you know, because to fix like the problem that I have, and then just see what we're doing. As always, not too long today, as it's a brutal day. Let me say that much. And with brutal, I mean it's. The heat ain't very pleasant, to say the least. And it's not even the worst day today. So anyways, enough talking. Let's get right into the news. You see how I've tested some stuff here. But anyways, since last time, I made a little storage facility here. I used blue hooks at bottom, the red ones on top, just some locks here. You can see that the shields are kind of, the signs are kind of weirdly flickering out because of the FOV. That could be fixed maybe. But yeah, I'm not good at sorting. It's very roughly sorted. Logs, we have logs. Now with the ender chest here and some special stuff. Let me actually repair the claw before we get going. And all of that is practically underneath the existing house, so to speak. It was here. There we go. Only costs 100. That's nice. That is very nice. Oh, okay. And the thing is, I want to also do some advancements, right? And for the advancements, especially in the Astral, we have this thing here. Stay frosty, power freeze and watch it freeze surrounding blocks. But also Frostborn. I was just digging around a little bit in the Astral while, while watching like a podcast and something, and I found a few adamantine ore. And adamantine is exactly the same as Damascus, basically. It has this exact same stats, it's just blue. So I'm probably not going to do too far into the Damascus. There's actually one thing I need to do with Damascus, and that is make a pickaxe. Not a pickaxe, a hoe, and use it completely. So that will be fun. Maybe that will be like an entire stream of just clicking around. So let's see. I definitely want an armor. Thing is, I need to power. I need to power the freezer, which I made last time. The question is, where did I put the freezer? I think other blocks. Yes, here's the freezer. And then I probably need some cogs. So let's see. You can make a generator. That would be relatively simple. But also now you can make not a detector. A solar panel somewhere. But don't ask me how to make a solar panel. I would guess iron. Anything else I want? I mean, I want armor, I want the freezer, so I can make the adamantine ore. And then I might be... Yeah, I will make my bedroom, and then I will go into the Astral and build a house there, because the position can slightly change depending on where your bed is. So that's always fun. So let's see. A tide amulet. I also have the fan going, so I hope that isn't too destructive, too annoying. Solar panel. Okay, glass, sapphire, and iron. So 3 of you. 3 of you. In general, I want to make a few teleporters for the Astral. And 3 of you. Perfect. I don't have a workbench down here. Actually, I think I have one in here, yeah. You know, why not? Why make it annoying? Yo, Bonanta. How's it going? Welcome. There we go. Solar panel, freezer, and adamantine. Perfect combination. Actually, I need those cogs back real quick. let's make a blue, a yellow. Let's make as many as I can, basically. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the blue one, green one, the yellow one, and the purple one. How's it going? Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Like that. And if he hit, I think one sentence got dropped there. I don't know what you mean. And if he, did you forgot? I'll type something. There we go. All of that shit can go back in here. These can all go in here. And if he hits 50 before me, I have to play Dead Silence live on stream for 50 minutes. And Dead Silence is the scariest Roblox horror game. Yo, Amy Rose. I mean, if it's a Roblox game, how scary can that be? Not very scary, probably. What the fuck are you doing here? Down you go, girl. How is it going? Let's see. Ah, it's night. Of course it's night. The dead of the night. I wonder how I should structure the bedroom. Because the big problem is the fact that I usually get dropped below the bed. Like 5 to 10 blocks. I would love to do it like in the sky. A little bit. Also, I think it's this one? Yeah. I made a little hut here. Where I left off last time. Got like the mangroves there. Made my way up here and made a little hut. But it's not really anything here. I could put the bed here and that would be it. Ah, I would still drop below. Hey, can you stop? Just please, I don't even have 50 subs and I have 153 vids. I don't know what you're trying to say here. Are you begging for subs? In that case, there are websites for that. You could just pay a couple of bucks and they will give it to you. If that's so important to you. But trust me, if you do that, essentially if you get subs that don't watch your videos, YouTube will not recommend your videos anymore and you're fucked. So don't beg for subs, grow naturally, otherwise you will never grow again. On your own, that is. Let's just make it outside here. Maybe I'll just build a small, like... Yeah. Like on stilts. Like a small little thing here. I think that could be cool. Like over there. I'll figure it out. So... what I'm gonna do is... I need a flat spot, actually. I'm not even a teen. How do I pay without a bank account? Well, you can buy, like, prepaid cards usually at places. But you know, that was a joke. If you do it, your algorithm is gonna get completely messed up. And you will probably never grow again. And you will always have to pay more subs. And they will not watch your videos, which means you will never get anywhere. Do it for the love of the game, not for the numbers. That's the best advice I can give you. So let's see. I think... Oops. It doesn't matter how many there are, or I don't know if there's like a size, a specific one that you need. Ah, there we go. Freeze on top, and this, and it's working. Hell yeah. Oh, yes. When you get the full blocks. And out of every block you get nothing. Because that's actually the resource. Which I think is kind of cool. Oh, and by the way, if you're not even 13, you're not even allowed to upload on YouTube, by the way, so... yeah. your channel is already at risk of getting deleted. There we go, 23. 23 and me. And the best thing I can basically do is just make one set of equipment and just keep repairing it, because repairing is much cheaper in general. So let's see. Wood. No. I thought I had some sticks there, but apparently not. These are important, but for the time being, let's just put them down here. There. Okay, let's see, what do I need? I need an axe. I need a shovel. Let's do it like that. I need an axe. I need a shovel. I definitely need a sword. And some armor. I think I can do that. What the fuck was that? Nine attack versus 8 attack, but this one has sharpness 2 on it. So I think it probably deals more damage. I could make a hoe, but that really doesn't do anything for me now, does it? And I needed to be at Damascus specifically for... I think it's here? Yeah. Craft and fully use up at Damascus hoe. I got both of these, that's nice. Tame a Kivergel with willow bark and feed it a grass block. Barter with a pigment by giving it an iron ingot. Ah, let's try that as well. Let's put like 8 in there. Yeah, I like these pigments in the Astral, so that's something. So a chest plate for sure, and some pantaloons for sure. Then I have Damascus, so let's make a helmet and boots from that. I think for regular armor you don't get a set bonus, that's why it doesn't really matter right now. And then weapons and armor. Enchantment. I don't have that much score. That's my biggest problem right now. You need score to enchant. Yeah, that's already pretty good. Now to make the bedroom. So that the Astral doesn't constantly mess me up. Like, it's kind of dumb to make like a separate building just for sleeping in it. But I mean, we're rich here, so that's actually not the dumbest thing. I was like watching this video of a guy once, and he was like, "Oh yeah," just casually mentioning, "Oh yeah, that's over there. That's the guest house." And it's just a fully furnished, like, smaller house. It's like, what the fuck? I don't even have one house, and this guy has 2. One of them is the size of my apartment, it was the smaller one. I feel like if I continue the tunnel, actually, that I have down there for the teleporters, I might break through on the other side there. So I think that could be cool if I dig in here. Ah, see? Already came out on the other side. I don't know how many teleporters there will be. I could go check, but I think... I mean, definitely a yellow one here. And a purple one. Yo, the honor. Welcome. How's it going? Yeah, I think that'll work. That should work. I'm gonna close like the entrances here, like this thing, and the other side. Yeah, hello. I've seen your message. Don't need to spam it. Let's take some dirt. I don't even need that much. I think 1 stack was enough. Let me actually go really quickly. I think in this one here I had creative mode active. I just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there are only 6 teleporters in total. So actually, each one of these is 3 big, so 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Let's do this. Just like mark the border. And from here I can build just a small bedroom inside of here basically. And hope that works out perfectly. Of course I'm probably gonna fill this part up somehow. Like this entire cave. So I have a bit more space for building. Let's make this look somewhat more natural. There we go. Doesn't really look natural. Yo, Marzabella, welcome. How's it going? Have you seen the follow number? Crisis averted, I'd say. Let's just fill this thing out a little bit. How's it going, by the way? You can help it. But not for long. Because that number keeps rising. And even if you have 10 sock accounts, that will not work for long. Okay, perfect. Let me actually build these. So you don't have to constantly keep a mental map of everything. Other stone. There we go. I need more of these, and like a bunch of these. That shit can go in there. You don't know how many accounts to follow you with? Well, I really don't. But I hope it's at least less than 10. That's a stair. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good, but it's getting hot outside. The start of next week is all gonna be horrendous, to say the least. I'm not gonna say the exact temperature, but low, somewhere between 35 and 40. It's gonna be the average next week. And that is Celsius. I'm gonna suffer. But these are like the kind of days where sometimes I just wonder if I should call in to work and say, hey, I'm not gonna come into the office today. I'm gonna work from home. See ya. Like, I did that at my previous company. Sometimes I just was like, yeah, I know you really want people to be in the office, but fuck you. I'm not gonna come. You better believe that. What about you? Are you also gonna suffer next week? Just like I am. Oops. Didn't mean to fill this. I be suffering. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, I also don't know if I can do it. I just hope I can. It would definitely help though. So that goes in there, and that goes in there, and now all the teleporters are done. So I think I'm gonna make like a wooden barrier here, almost, and then make like the bedroom here. For that I need a bit of spruce as well. Is it dark outside again? Yes it is. Let's plug this hole over there. There we go. Oh, by the way, a game came yesterday. It arrived, and I hate Microsoft so much. It took me almost 2 hours just so I could play this game. I started my 360 in like the first time in a couple of years, and it was the most grueling thing in the world. It's beyond me how Microsoft is a real company. The game is called Splosion Man, the Xbox 360. It's an interesting little like indie game, you could say. It's quite something. I'm gonna play it next Friday because I haven't bought Call of Duty yet. I found like some guy who's selling it for a good price, so I hope he answers. Because I don't want to pay too much for like a 20-year-old game. Yo, buddy. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Sadly, there's like one DLC you can buy for it. Not buy, it's free. But because the Xbox store is closed, you cannot get it. You might be able to get it if you like go through the Xbox online store. Right? The weird one they used to have somewhere back in the day, but the Xbox One store, I mean, or the Microsoft. I don't even know what they call it anymore. It's fucking weird. I mean, that's one of the biggest problem they had with like the Xbox. They just never managed to really fully to 100% create an identity for it. They always have to weasel in the fact that it's a Microsoft product. So it is supposed to be like that. Then I need a couple of stairs actually. Let's place them correctly as well. But yes, it's an interesting game. It's just like Xeno Clash, like one of these games that I saw as a kid on like the Xbox store, and I bought it because it was cheap. And now it has like a legacy of being one of these games that's like hard to get. Like surprisingly, you cannot... you might be able to buy it on like the Xbox One store, but I'm not totally sure. But the 360 store is closed, so you have to buy a physical version, because thankfully, something that Microsoft did back in the days, they released these triple packs of games. I have 2 of them. Of like indie games they used to have on the store. Otherwise, they would be almost lost media. Because things they re-released like the second game, which I'm like yay. But for whatever reason, they never re-released the first game, which is always just very weird to me. Okay, that's all I need. So I think for a bedroom, I'm gonna do a 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Like so. And then place the bed in the middle. Yeah, should work. But yeah, for whatever reason, right now I'm like in this weird mood of, you know, let's play games I used to play as a kid, instead of anything else. Like usually I play like whatever I have in my library that looks interesting. Right now I just have like this, oh, let's go and be a little bit nostalgic mentality going on. Yeah, pretty much. Like I opened the Xbox and I scrolled through some of the games that I have on there. That are like on the hard drive. And oh, it's kind of like, oh. Like I thought this yesterday. The Xbox 360 is not like a console that, despite how influential it was technically seen, it's not necessarily a console that people really remember. Or like that people have like nostalgia for, in the sense that, oh yeah, let's cram out my Xbox and play some Xbox games. Because most of these games are new enough that you can also get them on most other systems. So you don't have like an individual nostalgia for the system. But the memories, that's a different story, because I feel like a lot of people got into gaming with the 360 era. So I think a lot of the people in my age group kind of remember coming home from school, you know, playing COD, just overall having a good time. Playing COD, playing Halo, like multiplayer. Playing like various RPGs, fucking Divinity 2 Original Sin. That's a game I want to play at some point, even though I don't usually play RPGs, but EWEADN. That's a game. I still, the cover of that game is burned into my memory. Like, what a game. It always played together. Yeah, that's... I think that's the thing, right? It was like the perfect friend group console. Because, you know, despite you can say, you know, the PS3 was better, or the Xbox was better, or whatnot, or the Wii was better. But the whole like Xbox Live thing was just so good as well. Like you bought a game, right? And then you got like a 2-day code, or like a 7-day code, or even a 2-week code sometimes, right? To play it online. So we would like collect these, and then every time when we had like a sleepover or whatnot as kids, we would like cram these out and like create 4 accounts each, so that everybody got like a 2-day online pass activated, so we could play online together as a group. That was always fun. Man. Those were the days, I tell you. When it wasn't about microtransactions and bullshit and whatnot. I mean, that's actually when it started. Like, you had, like, the Xbox had like, their own me system, right? They were, like, avatars. And the store is kind of still somewhat accessible. Because you could buy, like, accessories, like t-shirts, or, like, full-on, like, special things like drones from Call of Duty or a chain gun from Doom. And they are expensive, man. I scrolled through the store yesterday just a little bit, and my god. Some games, like... what was it? Like Dark Souls? I think, like, you can get, like, the Blood Shield, I think it was. And that costs like $5. A digital item for a character that you barely see. That'll be $5, my man. It's like, what are you on about? Okay, the first part is done. Just the bed. Yeah, I need to figure out about the walls. Oh yeah, Ninja Storm was fantastic. Like, these fighting games are always so... Like the Dragon Ball ones as well, and the... I think One Piece also had them, and etc. Because they, like, came out while the series was still coming out, so you would get... Like, we have, like, one, and it only had, like, up to, like, the end of the Chunin arc. So you had, like, Naruto himself, you had, like, Sasuke, like, 2-3 of the other Chunins, you had, like, the Snake guy, Tsunade, I think, was one, Jiraiya, maybe. Yeah, let me, give me 1 second. Just one smidgen of a second. I mean, I know the Ninja Storm series, but I goofed off. Can I show this somehow? I should have a scene. Give me 1 second. Was it this one? No. Was it this one? No. Was it this one? Yes, it was this one. Does it activate? Yes, it does. This is the one we had. Naruto Clash of Ninja Revolution. European version. That's like our first Naruto game. Okay, let's see. It don't have that many characters. So it's kind of... But yeah, the Naruto fighting games, they used to be fun. But of course I also know the Ninja Storm games. There we go. Of course I also know the Ninja Storm games. Okay, got that. Now, as for the walls... I don't necessarily want wood, I maybe want stone. Nah, I don't want stone. Marble. Yeah, let's make a marble bedroom. You're not familiar with that one? It's like a... It's like a 3D one, basically. It's pretty cool, all things considered. But it's like only the fighting mode, right? Like some of them I know have like the story mode as well. Where you play through the story so far. doesn't matter too much, now does it? Yeah. Actually, pure marble looks kind of sick, but marble bricks themselves don't look that good. Yeah. Should I? Yeah. No. Yes, okay. This is gonna save me some blocks. Essentially what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like a rim of the bricks and then do just a regular marble and then do another rim. But honestly, the best ones, the absolute best fighting games from like based on anime are the Budokai Tenkaichi games. God, I love those. So now I can do this. Instead, do that. Shit. Let's just clear the top out as well to make it easier. I mean, there are like a few of these games that I would also love to play, but most of them are just kind of... They can be tricky. Let's put it like that. Yeah, Dragon Ball fighting games. It's called Budokai Tenkaichi or Sparking Zero in Japan. I can highly recommend that one. It's probably one of the better fighting games in my opinion. It's like full 3D and you can like fly around and shit like that. It's pretty wild. We used to play that one almost religiously for a while. Because it's like pretty easy to set up on emulators specifically. I need a few more of those. And a few, I mean a bunch. I'm not into Dragon Ball. Oh. Like, even if you're not into Dragon Ball, these are good games. So I can highly recommend just checking them out regardless. There we go. I watched a really long video of a guy spurring about how much he hated Sparking Zero. Really? Why didn't he like it? I mean, I know they aren't like the most balanced games in the world, but... that seems a bit extreme, otherwise. Now, I'm missing a little bit. I think I know where I can get some, at least. As for the roof... the roof... I hope I don't break through the ceiling here and the creeper falls down. I almost do. I think I'm gonna... yeah. Oops. I think I'm gonna do this. Ah, that doesn't work, actually. I need normal blocks for that. Yeah, I'm gonna do like another row here, just to kind of like cut it off. My girlfriend put it on and we just enjoyed his passion for it. Today it's my time to watch the movie, to choose the movie. It's an 8-hour compilation of guys speaking about Dragon Ball. Chitin Jazz. It was a saga of responding to people defending it, etc. Okay, interesting. I wonder if it's like in good faith defending it or just trying to defend it because to be a contrarian. There are like people like that. Oh, speaking of, my cousin was here like a couple of days ago. And he was like, Yaku, I have to apologize to you. I'm like, why do you need to apologize to me? You know, when we were kids, we made fun of you for liking Wind Waker. And I recently played it, and the other one, Twilight Princess and whatnot. It's like, yeah, it held up so much better than any of the other games. Just graphically alone. I was like, oh, okay, thanks. I didn't even remember that. I forgot about it. I did remember it afterwards. Here does you decide to complain about this Sonic game? That one specific one. You know, I don't know. This might be a personal opinion. Some people might crucify me for this. But I don't think there ever was a quote-unquote actually good Sonic game. I think most people that are into Sonic because they're artistic. And I think most Sonic games are straight up, at best. There's some here. Thought I remember that. At best, like 6 out of 10s. And at worst, they're like 2 out of 10s. Like Sonic 06 as an example. Someone argued that he didn't like it because he wasn't good. So he was like showing his stats and win-loss, and like, do I have to be fresh to say it's bad? I mean, at that point, I would just continue to say isn't good and trigger him if he puts that much value into it. Speaking of, there was like this guy, was it Quinteo reviews, something like that? He makes like these huge, like 10-hour reviewing every episode of iCarly videos and such like that. And he released like one video and then it didn't get enough views or whatnot. And he had a complete spurg out about it. Because yeah, people have the time to watch your 10-hour views. Like, my guy, it's a done gimmick. Stop it. To 1v1 people. In-game, I would suppose, right? I think that's the funniest thing. Like, what is that even gonna prove? It's like, oh yeah, you win in the video game. Like, for me, like, a criteria to be a good reviewer just is that you have played, like, when it comes to, like, video games, that you have played a lot of video games, right? That you have, like, a wide palette to compare it to. But also not to be jaded and just hate everything just because that tends to happen a lot. Same with, like, any other thing, like anime and books and movies. Like, if somebody who has never watched a single movie in their life wants to tell me that the random movie they watch is a 10 out of 10, I'm like, yeah. Is it? Are you sure about that? But if he can't defeat them, then he's allowed to not like it. Yeah. I think at that point, he's like very trollable. He has like the traits of a lol cow. That's the way he acts. I guess that's just how people who are into Sonic are, I would guess. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you don't like... you're allergic to peanut butter? You just say that because you cannot eat peanut butter. In a contest against me. Oh, there was also some there. Shit. There was like a recent news of like a teacher forcing a child to eat peanut butter because she didn't believe that peanut allergies are a thing. Well, she found out. Let's get some of the bark here. All bark, no bite. But, you know, a deep dark secret, I also don't like olives. Especially on like pizza and whatnot, because it's just one of these flavors that permeates everything. Like if you have a single olive on a pizza, the pizza tastes like olives. Every bite does. It's just a dominating flavor, and I hate that. Same with like pepper. It's also one of these flavors I would call dominating. You can make it work, but I feel like you have to go all or nothing. At least in my opinion. Like, if you make an olive pizza, it has to be an olive pizza. It has to be like the core kind of ingredients that you're looking for. You can't like half-ass it. What could look good? Don't I have like this ancient oak wood? Yeah, I do. Let's make the ceiling out of that. And also some lamps. Crimson. That stuff. Yeah, white pizza might work. But at least to me, it's like it's just the overpoweredness of the flavor. You kind of need to really know what to pair it with to make it work. Otherwise, it just won't. Same as like with pepper. Like, I don't mind pepper inherently, but it is a very overpowering flavor. So if you put too much pepper onto a pizza, it becomes very much just a pepper pizza. Or any food, for the matter of fact, becomes like that. Okay, you cannot make any special blocks out of that. Okay, I have an idea. Just need some dirt. But what was the pizza from System of a Down? Pepperoni, angry, peppers, olives, mushrooms, chives. Something like that. Oops. Now, how am I gonna do this? I have an idea. I need these many stairs and like shit. Wrong one. Slabs. Because those slab. I think that works. Do this. Do that. And then the piece de la resistance is gonna be a little bit of furniture. A chair, a table. Let's add another chair. Oh, let's make some trapdoors, why not? So a cock, oops. Let's put a cock chair here. Like a little bedside table here. With another chair. There we go. The rest I'm gonna quickly go and dump downstairs. And then... let's just put it in here for now. Yeah. And then I can test out how it works with the whole spawning thing. Because that's the biggest problem I have. But I need you. Let's go. Okay, already, you know, we already made progress. That's nice. Okay, that's where you spawn. That's where my chest and stuff is. Okay. Not bad. So I'm gonna build a house around this thing. Now my only wonder is... how is my respawn gonna be? Because that's the part that has always fucked me up so far. Oh. I was like, where the fuck did it go? But it went into the water. There we go. Like, my god. What the fuck are you on about? Okay, let's see. How do I do this? Yeah, you spawn all the way over there. I feel like the dev really needs to fix that. I don't think that's acceptable. Like, I probably really should make like a forum account. And then go, hey, dev. What the fuck? But you know, I don't want to be a nuisance. Trust me. As a developer myself, I know how annoying it can be. Especially when people don't know how to write clear issues. Let's make it out of angelite. Some chiseled angelite. Shit. Give me a second, I need to think. Yeah. Don't go down. Come on. Wrong. Yeah, that's really dumb. And then after that, I actually want to go somewhere in the Astral. Something I've seen before. So I need to go just here, I think? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Do that, fill that up. I can jump down here and fill that up. I essentially just need to find this room. There we go. From here, I can just build a ladder upwards. Because the plan is, essentially, just make a ladder, basically. Fuck it. Like, I'm not gonna do this whole rigmarole. I thought I'm gonna, you know, make a small room beneath this room. Like stairs upwards. But it's so far beneath the room that it's actually kind of dumb. To cover it up a little bit, at least. Let's do that. The rest is just gonna be these bricks. Bricks and minifigs. You know, I never would have thought people would get sued over Lego in the year 2026. That's actually, you know, wild. There we go. And then this becomes, that's actually the starting room. So I'm gonna expand this to a 3x3. Just to remove any chance of getting stuck. There we go. I mean, I haven't fully looked into it myself. Right, so I'm not an expert on the problem. Actually, let's do this. Actually, I don't need these at all. But general idea from what I remember is there's like a guy who has like all of these like old Star Wars Lego sets that are like today worth hundreds of thousands. Or like at least 100,000, 200,000, something like that. And his children were supposed to get those. And the store that were like keeping them for him or whatnot, or were meant to sell it for him, kind of tried to steal them. And one of the guys who tried to expose it kind of like got arrested. And it's like one of these tight-knit communities where everybody's kind of looking out for each other because they're all Mormon as well. It's like this whole clusterfuck, essentially. We've been robbed in the same way. Okay. Also with Lego? Or with like something else? That's marble. But you know, personally, I would... This whole like investing into these weird things like Lego and Pokemon cards and whatnot. Like sure, technically it can pay off, but... It's always like a weird thing. It never like turns out super well. There we go. So it's not the best solution. Not even close. But it has to work. Give me a second. There we go. He had his stuff on consignment with the previous franchise owner. The new owner pretended to not understand the contract and stole all the Lego sets. No, I'm not investing in Legos, lol. Good choice. Invest in something clever like... let me see, what is like a clever thing that he could invest in? Invest in Ubisoft. I made 30% on that. As a collect for myself, that's the sane choice. Like all of these, compared to all of these adults stealing like cards from children. Like my guy, it's a children's card game. First and foremost. Like, I collect video games, and this were perfectly nice. I collect video games, and ever since like that whole, oh, we sold Super Mario Bros. For $1 million thing came out, everybody tries to pretend that they have also $1 million copy. So I will go online and say, somebody's like, oh yeah, here's a copy of Super Mario Land, or Tetris, for $200. I think that's a sensible price. It's like, dude, every Game Boy came with a copy of Tetris, and there are like 100 million Game Boys in existence. Are you mentally challenged or something? Your own books. My girlfriend comes with only consignment in her hard drive with yours for died, so she can't print more of the comic. Oh, that sucks. I mean, that's why it's very important to follow the 3-2-1 rule when it comes to backing things up. Like, insanely important. 3 copies on 2 different file, like storage mediums with 1 copy offside. Let's go into the Astral again. And they stole those. Like 3 of them and 6 from my books. Yeah, that would have been nice. Like, I wonder if you have some recourse there. Or if it's like, yeah, you probably lost out. There's nothing you can do. Give me 1 second. There we go. I kind of want to... Is that... That's a mushroom. I mean, you basically only have like this tree and this tree here. The blue and the purple. So I'm probably going to do a purple tree thing. I kind of had, though, if I collect for myself as an adult, does I consider stealing the chance from children? I don't buy out of the store or anything, but it's still hard to get packs nowadays. I mean, if you buy for yourself and you collect it for yourself, that's one thing. But there are these guys that go into the store, like first thing in the morning, and like basically just, you know, stealing them. Sometimes out of like the carts from people. But the worst part is like the store owners themselves are doing it, right? They get a new shipment of Pokemon cards, and because they are the owner of the store, they just take the packs, basically buy them themselves, and then maybe they like weigh the packs or whatnot and only sell open packs, you know. And the good stuff they keep for themselves. Like, you know, don't just become the supplier. And you can get all the stuff you want for basically free in comparison. Rather than insult them, but I'm not going to forgive them. Yeah, I wouldn't either. I mean, if they actually would sell it, that's how they probably would get into legal trouble. They probably know that. Like, that happened a little bit, to some degree, to the Paint.net guy. Welcome, by the way, Sarita. Sharat, Turkey. Like, the Paint.net domain belonged not to the program Paint.net. And the only reason he managed to get it recently was because the owner of the domain tried to make profit off of it by pretending to be Paint.net. And because of that, he had like a legal recourse to kind of go, yeah, they're trying to scam people with my product. That's how he managed to finally get the domain after like 20 years. Like, domain scalping is also a thing, right? There are people that actively buy up like thousands of domains to kind of resell them in case like a startup becomes very popular and they need the domain. What mod is this? This is called INFDEV Plus. It's a mod for Minecraft INFDEV. Cobble ice. Can I make something out of that? Okay, I don't have a willow seed right here. How I'm gonna do this? I just need like a little shit house, basically. Can you leave me alone, little guy? I think at least some stone should help. Yeah. I might need to get back as well. And then what I'm gonna do actually is I make like a hole and a little thing so I can just jump down. I think that's gonna work out. That's gonna work out the best way. Oh, come on. Like, there was something also. There was like this guy on YouTube called, I think, Nerd Cubed, and he released a book. And if I remember correctly, like the printing company went like out of business, and that's also the worst. Like, they then just keep your stock. They don't give it to you. It's like, oh yeah, now it's ours to sell off and, you know, make our money back. It's like, what do you mean? How is that legal? You mean a company's just allowed to sell my product? Or, you know, to scrap my product to save their business? Shit's just wild. Unforgivably wild. I don't have coal here, but I do have trees. Oh, really now? Like, one thing I like in a lot of mods is that they make it so that the trees fall over and you just get the entire tree at once. you know? I feel like just every Minecraft mod and every, like, even just Minecraft itself should have that. Like, all these trees that are just a little bit too tall to really get to them. It's just kind of annoying, to say the least. Okay, let's make coal from coal. And then I'm gonna make like a wooden floor. I think like a little house here. Where we'll put all the teleporters in. And I did find something while I was exploring a little bit. I think I already mentioned it, but it's all the way up there, so I'll go there in a second. There's essentially like 3 dungeon types in the Astral dungeons. They're like the balloons. There's a type that's up there, and there's another type that I haven't found yet. So I'm gonna be excited for that. I think for the time being, what I'm gonna do is gonna do a violet lock here. A ring of that to like signify the spawn position. And how I'm gonna make the house? Essentially, I want to have every teleporter, every yellow one, it's gonna have like a little dot on its own. I think what I'm gonna do is there's gonna be a total of 6. So 3 and 3. No. I have an idea. I don't need that, actually. I think instead of making just like a long hut or something, I make a little tower. I think that could look good, all things considered. Two here for the entrance. 2 here. Three here, I mean. And then I'm gonna make bricks out of those. I could put them up. And here I'm just gonna build it down, basically. Yeah, I think that'll work. That should work. Let's see, how am I on time? About an hour. I'm actually faster than I thought I would be today. I already made like 2 things. That's a lot better than last time. That's for sure. I definitely need like a blast furnace. This shit is ass slow. So we put that in there. Actually, let me have that on like standby just in case I start falling down. And there's still ground beneath me. Let's actually just do like this. There we go. Yeah, I think that's the move. I'm kind of disappointed in the speed of... Oh, see? That's exactly why I've been doing that. Because I would have just fallen down there and that would have been it. Like, essentially, I just need to make, like, a little guidepost. I'm gonna just do one straight shaft down. What the fuck is my cat doing? Bro. He's, like, trying to lay down. I think I can. But he's, like, laying on everything. Controllers and whatnot. Looks like there's a creeper explode here, but obviously they don't. Also, like, the best way, by the way, to find like the blue shit. The secret ore is like in the caves. Funny enough. Like it's rare, but you find it far easily if you look in the caves instead of like what I previously did is kind of like just scan it like this. See if I could find it. But that doesn't work. Being said, and for the time being, I'm not gonna make this part pretty. Sorry about that, but it's gonna be ugly AF, and that's alright. Because people are allowed to be ugly, just like structures. Like sometimes I like walk past houses, and I think to myself, aren't the people ashamed who live in these things? Because they are so ugly. Okay, perfect. That's a straight way down, but let's see if I can find some stuff here first. Yeah, not even just modern art house, but like just this... It's a concrete square, as an example. That's something I sometimes see. Where I'm like, really? Like, you know, having a house in the first place is great, right? Don't get me wrong. I would love to have a house myself. But really, just a concrete square. I think that specific style is called brutalist art. Or brutalist architecture. It's a really weird and dumb style. I noticed something. Oops. When I'm building, I usually... See? Didn't I say you find the blue shit inside of the caves? Be thankful. And also be thankful you don't live in one. Because they are ugly. Let me quickly like Google it just to make sure I'm not... Brutalist... architecture. Yeah, basically. Like some of them can look pretty nice. But in general, it's just concrete. Goo Goo Gaga, hello. Well, Goo Goo Gaga to you, my friend. Like, I think I once told that to my dad. It's like, man, you drive past like houses or like churches, you're like, why don't we build stuff like this? Like nice fancy corners. Like weird spires and all of that shit. Maybe like a statue of an angel on the side. just looks so much better. No. Like, you at least expect that the housing prices are gonna be nice if they look like shit. But nah. They build these 5 tiny houses side by side on a plot that's smaller than my dad's like house's plot. And each of them went for 1.2 mil Swiss francs, that is. That's like $1.4 or $1.5 mil. Do you take ingots? No, you don't. Oh, just trying to find some more of the blue stuff. Yeah, hopefully we will. But I think a lot of people even don't like having a nice looking building. Ah, see, more blue stuff. Hell yeah. You know, I feel like the Astral is so much better than the Crimson. The only reason why I would be in the Crimson is to get Damascus. And finding that is just ass. Like, I don't want to have to deal with lava, shit like that. Where is this? This is the sky. Basically. Or the dream dimension. One of the two. I think it's supposed to be a dream dimension. Because you get here with a dream catcher. But it is like a sky dimension as well. So it's like a nice fusion of the two. On the right towards building like that. It's a big part of the messaging. No, I forgot what they took from us, etc. I mean, it's nice, but I wonder if that's something, you know, that will happen. You know, like, politics aside and whatnot, but I feel like a lot of right-leaning people kind of, like, dip once they see the price. Especially, like, boomers. Or, like, the, you know, at least older generations. Got their houses for, like, $5 and a piece of toast. So what do you mean I have to pay twice the amount for a nice looking house? I mean, especially in America where they build it out of like wood and paper. And not like here where they build it out of concrete and bricks and stuff like that. I just tried the Minecraft Verity mod on mobile. It was not working. I mean, mobile isn't exactly the platform I would consider if I want to mod Minecraft. Yeah, not to shame anybody, but the only really open platform that you can have for video games is PC. Like, I know they try to add some mods to some games, but even then they very clearly had to restrict what they are allowing for people to add. Like Skyrim. To USB stick Minecraft. I don't even know what USB stick Minecraft is. I did make it to the Astral a few times already. But I only just recently managed to not stick onto the floor every time I leave. And even then, it's just a bandage solution. You need to write mod for it. Yeah, it's probably like a script extending. That's probably not going to work. It really depends. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, they don't usually give me anything really, but might as well take it before I leave. To deposit some of my stuff. Yo, babe. Only a feather. I'd rather would have had a heart. There we go. Some super sponge, some books, some lantern. Actually, I needed lanterns. Hell yeah. The rest is whatever. Give me the lantern. They're not expensive, but just annoying to make. So having a bunch of them for free. It's actually not a bad decision. Can I thread the needle here? I think I can. What? Where the fuck am I now? And INFDEV Plus are crazy expensive, which is funny. Do you need blocks for those in INFDEV Plus, or how are they crazy expensive? You know, I built my super cool little room back here with my bandage solution, and now I spawn up there. Why do I spawn up there now? What? Endgame item. Okay, that's kind of wild. Let me put all of that crap just in here for now. Yeah. Armor is looking good. Stuff here is looking good. Here and here. Fixing 1.0, at least it should be. I mean, I've played a little bit of INFDEV Plus. I like the idea, but I feel like technically seen, you will reach a point where the resources are just gone. I wonder if there's a way to make that work at some point. As I can for a rebrand. Because once it's out in June 30th, oh, I'm done. I don't want to touch this stupid project anymore. Burner is killing me. Really? Didn't you say you have like are you referring to INFDEV Plus or like INFDEV? Because haven't you like planned like 9 more major updates? I mean, I saw the thing with the different portals. I forgot what his name was. I saw somebody play through it basically. But I feel like even then you might be able to reach like an end. It's like only like 128 by 128 by 128. Something like that. Or like you can make larger one, of course. INFDEV, really? Like I remember on the roadmap you said something about potentially doing, what's it called? Like a Twilight Force kind of thing. Is that out of the cards then? I would presume. Okay. Alright, I want to trade and see what they can give you. Seriously can't anymore. Will you at least... Looks like somebody's been toking it up. Will you at least come... be open source then? Ah, shit. Right. That can happen. I want to move on and work on other projects in my own game. Half-Life 1 mod. Thief fan missions. And even get into music making. Music making sounds good. I've also been personally getting like the itch for making a game. Did I not make it right now? I think I didn't. Getting the itch to make games again. Just regular ones. I can make an open source, I would get sued, lol. But a mod is de-obfuscated. I mean, I think in the first stream you appeared, I mentioned that you could theoretically just keep your code separate and then have like a little patcher. Like give people instruction on how to insert it. I think that would be enough for most people. Let's see, that's that. I need some food, actually. Let's make us more of that stuff. I think I need to make more pumpkins. Kind of lacking in them. There we go. Food. There we go. No, that's a plant. Right. Have an awesome rest of your day, streamer. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you survive the heat as well. The continuous heat. It's gonna turn you all of us into dust. You can decomp the thing easily. I've seen people mod it already. To the community after June 30th. Okay, in that case, I mean, thanks for all the service. I still believe it's probably the only mod that could make me play the game again. Like, seriously play it. But I could see how. Huh? Fuck. I think, like, most of the bugs are not that bad. The only bug that really... I mean, it's like really a bug that has been boring. I mean, the spawning under the ground has been a bit annoying. And like getting a ghost here is really annoying, which I haven't even managed once yet. Shit, didn't I have... Oh, I had another one. Thank God, my dude. I was about to have a conniption. That's just the INFDEV chank. Ah, I see. In this case, let's do it. Bitch. Let's do it more slowly. I fixed the respawn bug and I tweaked gas tier drop rates, not to worry. Improved sleeping today. Respawn bug. What do you mean with respawn bug? I had like one thing where I used a crying obsidian to set my spawn point into the nether, and I died, and I spawned like 2,000 blocks away from where I entered the nether, or like the crimson, and that was an adventure. I spent hours trying to get back off stream. That was kind of wild. I should make a shield. Okay, but now I know I have to... Is there anything that makes the sword seems to be faster? It now tells you what to do instead of spawning a guy hunt you down. Oh, that's nice, yeah. That was something that bothered me. But I now have my little bedroom set up, so it's not too bad anymore. But do you have like any place to follow with your stuff after Minecraft? So I would be interested to see that. Okay, that door is closed. What did you say? Half-Life mod? Fan mission? My own game. Are you gonna use an engine or make it like with a framework or something? There's like this one that came out, framework, which looks interesting to me. I've played around with it a little bit, called Usagi. It's kind of fun. You know, after after a long day at work, having like a simple framework is kind of nice to play around with. I know some people are like, oh, you have to do everything by hand. Or some people only want to make it with an engine, but I like that nice in-between is for me something I really enjoy. With C# and OpenTK. OpenTK doesn't ring a bell to me, but I mean C#. I'm not the biggest fan of C#. It's to me it's just Microsoft Java, which just yesterday I had another crash out about Microsoft. Trying to boot my Xbox after years of not using it. How am I gonna do this the best way? For now I'm placing this here. Alright, I wanted the blast furnace. I forgot. Let me find some pictures to trade. It is Microsoft Java, but I heard from a friend it's much better. It is better. Like basically when I started out learning to program, I started off with PHP. Then we did C# for like half a year, and then a little bit of Java. It is cleaner overall, and of course it has a nice support behind it. It's not as legacy as Java, so that's also nice. Oh my god, don't run away. Let's see, what do you give me? Ectoplasm? Ew. Did he just coom on me? Some musket rounds. But I still don't like the whole structure of it, personally. I think you have to write a lot of boilerplate to get very little done. Like the whole namespaces thing, and the way they implement OOP is just a bit, I don't know. It's a very Microsoft kind of way of doing things. Let me maybe put it like that. I prefer simpler stuff. Or if I go very high level, I like, you know, JavaScript and whatnot, despite all the hate some people give it. It's easy for me for sure to use C#. I'd have to learn C+ from scratch, which would take a while. I feel like it's not even that bad. Like, you have some of the concepts of C++ and some foot guns. But overall, when I learn a new language, I just kind of jump in, and it works out mostly. Used to brewing invisibility potions and repairing angel wings. Okay. Use some pickling cum to repair your wings. Gotcha. When I'm too dumb for low level. I feel like that's just imposter syndrome. I recently did a little bit of C. There were moments where I'm like, what the fuck am I even doing, bro? Is that even code? But it's just all with time. Just do it, basically. I do like, though, when there's like, you know, a little bit of protection from fucking yourself in any language. I think that's the only reason why people like Rust so much. I don't like the language, but a lot of people use it because it has memory safety. Ooh. Okay, chill out, my guy. Like, I think my next few projects I'm gonna write in Lua. Because I do like Lua, opposed to a lot of people. I think it's actually a nice looking language. It's a nice language to write in, maybe. Not looking, it's a bit ugly. But I like writing stuff in it. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of C, and then probably move on to SIG. Because I wanted to get into that for a while now. Because it's kind of low level, but it has like a lot of high level feeling to it. Like, I've seen somebody describe it as modern C, which I wouldn't fully agree, but kinda. So let's see, where was this thing I saw? There it is. Just need to somehow get to it. I mean, one thing that would be nice to implement, if you still have, you know, the fortitude to add it, is a way to find all the biomes to get the visit all the biomes achievements. Which I think there was one somewhere. Visit all Crimson biomes, but there's the same here. I think the Overworld also had one of these. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. How the fuck do we get over there the best? I could use some of the clouds. If I get over there, I can use that cloud to springboard over. I think. Prenus. Ah, yes. Oh. Perfect. Man, this is a really fitting track for this place anyways. Good old Metin. God, I love it. Come on. It's just barely out of reach, isn't it? I'm currently, besides fitting Counter's box, because this mod is still a broken mess, working on a better mod. As much as this mod's codebase annoys me, it's infinitely better than Beta's lol. I mean, I did see some of the... like 5 projects or something like that did you have, right? If I remember correctly... Don't annoy me. Ah. Right. Nice one. So I can see how some of the code bases are annoying or bad. It's easy to get. There's only 8 biomes per dimension, 16 overworld that you must visit. Ah, yeah, in that case. I mean, how far am I on advancement? That's the only one that... I mean, I think I can do all these advancements with like 10 more streams or so, at most. Like, even though it's called INFDEV, I'm not planning to play it indefinitely. But still really like it. Classic plus obsolete, in-dev finished, INFDEV, alpha recrafted, and beta recrafted. Like, how does the alpha and the beta like differ from each other? Is it just a version, or are there like actual differences? Like what you can do in them. Besides, you know, like the... Oh, in beta you have like these blocks already, in alpha you only have these blocks. Whatnot. Because personally I would feel it's probably better to just focus on one project instead of 5. Or now 3. Or soon 2. Actually. Obsolete finished, and INFDEV's probably finished as well soon. You're done. You didn't follow Proto. Perfect. I did try to fight this guy. This one is actually annoying. It's like NSSS Super Secret Sunday update. Different features set on based on 1.122. Okay, nice. Improves the biomes, etc. Ah, I see. Mostly for personal use. Okay. So nothing too wild. Do these guys attack me out of... Okay. Okay. Huh? Interesting. Okay, gold apples are going to be very important here. Are close to vanilla. Another bug that's fixed. I think that's kind of funny though. How did I even do that? Weird. Oh, strength potion, that's gonna help actually. Okay, I think the strat is just getting rid of the spawner. Probably draw all of them into a room and then fight that dude. Freeness. Double click. To split it? Oh, you mean like a block to split it into slabs? Ah, I see what you mean. Does it also work from beneath? Nah, it only does the top one, it seems. Interesting. One thing that would be nice is if you could like convert between the slabs and blocks and everything. So I could do this and get a block back. Or like put one in and I get like the vertical one. But it's not really something you need to add at this point. Man, there are so many guys down there. But they are not hostile for now. Do you become hostile if I break their spawners? No. Okay. All of you guys are doomed now, don't you understand that? I think once I attack this guy, they become hostile though, so... Yep, okay. Okay, my guys. I'm sorry, but I need to leave you alone for a moment. Yeah, I should have brought milk. He needs some milk! Okay, thankfully they seem to be taking themselves out. Mostly. Does Broski just like teleport around? He does. Okay, I see. Yo, my guy. I should have brought a musket. Oh, he hit himself. Idiot. Idiots! When will he learn? When will he learn that your actions have consequences? I feel like the musket in general is very OP. 20 damage per shot is... Like, I looked at some of the items, I don't think there's a single sword that does that without, like, a crit. Okay, let's see what we get. Paladin Sword, Smite, Extended Reach, Paladin set. What is Smite again? Paladin Mace. I think this one has, like, an achievement, if I remember correctly. For... doing 20 damage with it. Oh, insta-kills undead enemies. Well, thankfully I'm not undead. Okay, Wind Staff. I see. Just makes a fart. Ooh, okay. That's gonna be useful. Yeah, that's gonna be useful. Nice. Very nice. Is that another one? Interesting. Perfect. Okay, there are no assholes that try to kill me. In that case. Huh. Did I overshoot and now I'm gonna suddenly land somewhere else? The structures are aft. Some of the structures are weird. Ah. I guess it got stuck somewhere. But I still want to see if there's maybe a chest inside. I think this is the perfect combo. Or is it? Can this guy reach up there is the question. No. Too sad. Ah, right, that's a thing in Minecraft, I forgot. Yeah, I think I have it like relatively low. Because for some reason sometimes it just lags like crazy. Huh? What was that? Just bounced off. Okay, chests are still there. A guy is still there. Some spawners are still there. And the question is just, how do I not die? Fuck! Sorry. It's like in Call of Duty a couple of days ago. If you don't want to die, maybe don't walk right in front of me. Haha! Okay, that doesn't really do much. Okay, let's tether myself. Oh, no fall damage. Perfect, he's stuck. Ooh, come on. Easy. Come on. There we go. Okay, that was more successful than I thought it would be. Nice. I wonder if I'm soon to be done with this place anyways. Like, I feel like I got most things I needed from here. Besides, you know, maybe some of the dungeon loot. Like, I've seen there are like some smaller towers that you can't find somewhere. Oh, come on. But I might soon enter the... What's it called? The Void. You need the angel wings. Yeah. Harp of Teachers. Calming meter set. What do I don't need? I don't need you, or you, or you. Or you. As a matter of fact, I also don't need you and you. You can get it from the pigment, really. I think I already have a lot of it, though, already. Hell yeah. Just missing 4 more. So let's see. 2 dig speed, area of effect. Alright. Hell yeah. Seraphic set. I see. Charm mob using Cupid R arrows. I mean, a 3x3 area, but at 2 dig speed. Oh, nice. I just make some passive. Sorry, my dude. You were already passive, but now you love me as well. Honestly, I think that this was like a good amount of shit to get. Ah, I see. Interesting. Careful. Like, what's the range on this? Not that high. Can I beam them? Maybe. Now I kind of need to return. Because my inventory is full. It's not like I see any other tower right now. Or structure. Okay, let me quickly... Oh yeah, that's gonna help a lot. But I do like the Astral. Like, is it meant to be like a dream dimension? Specifically because you enter it with the dream catcher, or is it meant to be like just a sky dimension? Or like a combination of the two? Like, I remember this sand from the Ether though. Hated it there as well. Huh? Did I just tremendously fuck up? Probably. Can I salvage this? Probably. Hopefully, I should say. But his original idea, and of course the Ether. I mean, the thing is, like, I've seen a lot. I've seen that was the intention. I think it was on the Minecraft forum. Or somewhere at least. But I never knew that he wanted to make like a sky dimension specifically. let's just hope I can find my stuff and don't die again. That's how I lost a good amount of gear in the Crimson before, by dying twice. Oh, what the fuck? Don't kill me. He did. The Ether used his code for terrain generation. Ah, okay. So that's still there. That case. A lot simpler? I mean, if it's a lot simpler, will there be like any need to even go there? Or just like less structures, less like biomes or whatnot? Where the fuck did I die? Up there? Yeah. Please don't kill me. Please. I could maybe try to kill the piglins for some food, but that sounds like it could backfire tremendously. How to get obsidian tools, okay. Lots of ideas, but I gotta run now, launch is over. Have fun, hopefully I can catch next streams at some point. Yeah, I mean, life comes first, but the next stream, if it's just Minecraft you're interested in, that's gonna be every Wednesday, same time. Otherwise, tomorrow is gonna be Xenoclash, and Friday is gonna be probably Splosion Man. Like, both very interesting like indie games. Or like semi-indie games. Where the fuck did I manage to die? Down there somewhere? And of course, Saturday always Dark Souls. Let's first get rid of this dude. Did I somehow consume the berry without healing? Oh. Oh. Oh, this is just like an angel's kiss. Being able to heal myself. I mean, it's not going to be fast, but it works much better. Much better. You actually have a few of them. Oh, yes. Give me all of them. I feel though, like if you eat these kinds of berries, or that many of them at least, you get the shits. I don't know. They look like the kind of berries your parents warn you about. It's like, oh yeah, do not eat those. Otherwise you will poop the entire day and you will regret it. Did it die down there? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, there's an airship there as well. Even though they didn't really give me anything. Chill out, my guy. Oh, okay. I was scared there for a second. How about no? Now let's see. that stuff I need. I don't need, like, blocks necessarily. I want to keep that. Or can I? I don't think I need those, actually. The dungeon loot is nice because you can, like, recraft it down to other stuff. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I think now, after this, I'm gonna work on some advancements. Oh! Yo, Fabi, welcome. How's it going? I think I almost died there for a second. Already saw my life flashing before me. Let's see, I want to keep this for now. Is there anything else I need? I think I need this for an achievement. But yeah, that's good to hear. Gain some air by stepping on a clover. Can I just beam myself into the ceiling? I guess it needs to be on dirt. Hey. Ah, perfect. Not so perfect. Welcome, my guy. How about you leave me alone? Ah, that also works. Hell yeah. Farming and husbandry. Fishing. Let's do fishing. I haven't done a single fishing thing. Construct a fishing rod. I have done that. I have one somewhere. And I have a huge lake that can be used for fishing. And actually a good fishing spot, as a matter of fact. That's nice, that's nice. That was very effective. That was a good trip, I would say. Don't they have like a tools section? Potions? Other items? It should be in here. Plants, seeds, food, crimson blocks. Nah, fuck it. Let's just make another one. And actually, I'm gonna have one of these, so a grinding wheel. How do I make a grinding wheel again? Because I looked into it a little bit, and that's what I need. Maybe with iron. Diamonds? Like, the thing is, this is like the core. I think iron is like the core thing. Okay, portal frame. Dark matter. I think... Did I just put the dark matter in there? 11. I think you only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a wind charge for the quantum singularity. But I mean, I need a lot more diamonds. Shit. A lot more diamonds and beacon. Ah, with diamonds I can make another set of teleporters, I see. know what? Let's make a Damascus shield. I need 7. I thought I need 6, but I needed 7. Oh, fuck. Yeah, now I need to figure out how to make the grinding wheel. I really do. Because that's something I'm still missing. I mean, I could theoretically go over into my other world, take out a grinding wheel and check it out. Maybe I can find it here. Have every potion effect applied at the same time. Pick up a fully charged battery block. How do I make a battery block? Probably with copper or something. Let's see. That's a smoker. A lectern. A crafter. A battery. I need emeralds and 6 copper. That's doable. 1, 2, 3. And I do have my solar panel somewhere. There we go. So that's something I can do in a second. Craft a generator and power it with coal. Be near a crafter as it crafts another crafter. Aha. So for that I definitely need iron. Okay, generator's just iron and a cog. And a crafter, it looks like more copper. There we go. A cog, a crafting. Okay, that's very simple. You know, let's make some progress. Why not? Oh fuck! I need that. Oops. Okay, so let's go up here. That's a smoker. So I need actually another crafting table and another set of copper, 7 copper, and a cog. So I need that. Let's just get that. Let's get the bread. Okay, 7 copper. And 4 wood. Okay, battery, this thing. A little bit of coal. Fishing rod. I think I'm making advancements. I'm getting a nice amount of progress in. Let me go grab something to drink though in a second. Because I shouldn't leave the door open. That's always an invitation to trouble. And I don't like trouble. Like sometimes here, as well in real life, I'll leave my door open to air out the apartment. But that shit gets closed as quickly as I can. I don't want to have random people just look into my apartment. Just feels weird. But my neighbor, she just leaves her door open almost the entire day. Which, okay, you can do that. If you're friendly like that, but I'm an antisocial person. I don't want to see my neighbors. Especially on my one neighbor, which he can't even speak German. Despite living in the German-speaking part of Switzerland. Okay, generator. Here. Battery. Here. Solar panel on top of here. Let's turn that off. Crafting table. Did I get the advancement? This, sure. Not sure if the battery is filling. Let's maybe place the battery below it. Or behind it. Like that, you know. Then I'm gonna put that on top. And I think for this one I actually need more than one set in there. Shit. Actually, let's just use this. But it seems like it doesn't cause any damage inherently, so that was just me being dumb. The reason I got killed there. Okay, one more cog. One more cog. That stuff can get in there. I need one more set of copper. And one more crafting table. For a second, I saw the tree and it was just dark. I was like, okay, already again? I thought the nights were like, or the days were like 30 minutes long. Not like 2 seconds. Oops, overshot a little bit. Hell yeah. Craftception. Now I have 2 crafters, which... Thanks for that stuff. Now I just need to know about the battery. So while I'm gonna grab my drink, I'm gonna quickly just leave it like that. There we are. It didn't make a single botch in there. Oh! That is tiny! Okay, you get like nothing. I see. But yeah, the tablet I'm using is... Let me just say it's not... It's not in good health. It constantly crashes. I wish you could like see the status. Like I feel like I should just make like one more generator. Or 2 more. It doesn't shoot as far as I want it to, but... yeah, let's do one generator. Let's maybe use, you know, a charcoal block to power it. God, I love the Dragon Card soundtrack. So good. Such a good game. I'm gonna be soon-ish. I still have planned this year to play the second game, of course, in the franchise, which is supposed to be the worst. But I'm still gonna be very interested in it. All I know about it is the meme. Dragon God 2 protagonist, I don't want to kill anybody. Dragon God 3, I just want to kill my sisters. Dragon God 1 wants to kill everybody. Okay, this just takes forever, I see. Even with 2 generators, that's like... I made 1 bar so far out of like 10. What else? Every effect? Minecraft at least 1 kilometer from where you started. From where you started. So 1,000 blocks in one direction, I see. I can do this, actually. Let's do the fishing. Wrangle a mob with your fishing rod and pull it towards you. Catch and cook fish using your new fishing rod. I see. Shit. See. I need 3 of these, 2 of you, and I need rotten flesh. I'm just afraid if I'm too far away that, you know, the battery will not charge at all. Rotten flesh, there we go. Let's hope for the best. I just got 2 achievements. Use bait and thing. Now I need to recover a pickle. Like get a pickle somewhere. Catch a fish using a bucket. Huh. Let's go grab a bucket then. Which I think I do have somewhere. See? I wonder if it means catch a fish, like just pick up water until you get a fish, or it's like in future Minecraft versions where you can actually see the fish. Because I don't remember seeing fish on the ground. At least from here I don't see any. The last one of these is make a sponge by smelting coral. Then absorb water of it. I already have super sponges. I wonder if I can skip the step about coral. Or if that is planned in. Okay, so far it's just fish. I don't think that's it. Oops. I was wrong. 2 bars. Okay, it's only gonna take 10 more years. But we'll get there soon enough. Okay, I'm gonna let the night advance a little bit. Let me first... Okay, these seem all very doable. Deflect an arrow with an ancient shield. I know that you can make the ancient shields probably for Ruby. Okay, visit every biome. Survive for 100 days. Can I see how many days I survived? Times jump, time blah 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 blah. Doors opened. Voids visited. I don't think I see that. Minutes played, 1.43 days. What? Maybe I have to ask the dev about that one. Hit a mob with a trident during rainy weather. Where the fuck do you get a trident from? Reduce a legendary piece of equipment into scrap using a grindstone. I do remember seeing that, but how do I make a grindstone? Okay, all of these are very doable. Call upon your noble steed by using a goat horn if it nearby. Obtain a gift from a tamed bird. Fly a pig off a cliff, that's very much doable. Use a bucket to milk a cow. Hatch a chick from an egg. One of every food. Okay, I can make a snowman and an apple pie. So let's do that real quick. I thought I had apples at least. Guess I don't. At least not right now. But I can go get some very soon. Yeah, I think most achievements are very much doable. They just take like a minute or two to make. Oh, I'm not tired enough to sleep right now. What do you mean? Look, it's night outside. I'm already tired. In real life, I mean. So why would you deny me that? The sweet embrace of sleeping. There was one achievement about hitting a skeleton with a crossbow. Didn't I have crossbows? Like a regular crossbow somewhere? Did I get one upstairs? No. I mean, I would guess I make it with string. I can make a quiver. And a bow. A golden quiver. Didn't I get like a bajillion crossbows? Other equipment, no. In here. I mean, I have crossbones. I don't know if that counts. Can I make them with like wood? Just regular wood. Wood would make me a crossbow. maxi beds, it's strings and sticks, I mean. Okay, sticks. Come on, reveal your secrets. Muramasa for cobalt scrap. Paladin set with palladium scrap. Bane of arthropods. And a barrel. I really need to figure out how to make the grindstone. Okay, signs, item frames, axes. There. A stone panel, a diamond, and 2 sticks.
Each brings you closer to eternity.
I see. Let's place that here for now. Okay, I have 2 of these, so I can scrap these. Let's just put the stuff I don't need in there for now. I can scrap these 2. And I can scrap all of these. Because I have 1 here and I have 1 down there. And I can scrap that. I think. Yes. And this one technically as well. It costs 1,000. Okay, this costs money. This gives me cobalt scrap. This gives me... costs 5,000 first and foremost. This gives me palladium. And this gives me 2 palladium. See. Extended reach. Now, with this, I can make the pickaxe, like the entire set, basically. And I think, if I remember correctly, I looked at that before. I think those are the ones that give you a silk touch, basically. But I don't know if they're fast. I think they just have extra things, but they aren't the strongest. I think the strongest thing I can get is still the musket. Which I don't think I can enchant, but maybe I can, actually. Let me just check. Also, let me check if I can do the crossbone. Can I enchant a musket? I mean, I would have to have an enchantment with me, wouldn't I? Okay, unbreaking, power, protection, sharpness, and efficiency. I think these are all the ones you can get anyways. Okay, unbreaking works. Power doesn't. Protection doesn't. Efficiency doesn't, and sharpness doesn't. So I can just erase its durability. Which is not inherently a bad idea. But we're gonna wait with that for now. I have to look into 500 for nothing. Okay, you cannot disassemble those. That's sad. I think I can disassemble these. Yeah, into molten scrap. Yeah, I probably need to set up a range to get the 50-meter one. Like, how much is even 50 meters? Right? Like 28 foot? I don't know. What is a kilometer? I have 6 palladium, I have molten scrap, and I have mithril scrap. With that, I can make all of these. An imp staff, that sounds good. I think this set gives you just fire protection, fire immunity, for if you have the full set. I'm just missing the pants. The vampire blade, I already have one of those. And that's it. I think the only thing I want with that is the imp staff. With that, I can make the whip, which I think... Didn't I have it? I thought I had the whip, but apparently not. The whip I need for an achievement. That is just for growing. That set, I don't remember what it does. Contact damage, but only 5 defense. Well, this already is 8 defense, okay. So this is only really needed for the whip. Then I can get the blue stuff, and is there anything else? This will give me the, obviously the green stuff, this will give me the red stuff. The scythe. Seraphic set. I see. Shoot something with an arrow. Ah, right, it's old Minecraft. Kill a skeleton with a crossbow from more than 50 meters. Spectral arrows, rope arrows, irregular arrows. Let's look into the arrows actually first. You can make the Muramasa with cobalt, which I don't even know where you get that from. Ah, there's adminium scrap as well, which gives you the Bane of Arthropods and the Ancient Battle Axe. I see. Anything else? Here are regular arrows. We can make flame arrows, frost arrows, poison arrows, tipped arrows. What the fuck is the tipped arrow supposed to be? But they are expensive when they need these. Lightning arrows and piercing bolt. I see, those are bolts then, which I would guess are for the crossbow. And an explosive bolt. So I need gold. That's not that hard to come by. Let's take this out for sorting. Ammo. I do have a bunch of explosive bolts. Now I just need to figure out how or where to get a crossbow from. I thought these were just in the regular dungeons, which I don't know where to find them. Probably just have to kind of like go around and hope for the best. Yeah, it's a pretty beat up Minecraft. Yeah, it's a pretty beat up Minecraft. A pretty beat up chest plate. Right, apple was also a thing. Like, I wonder how many diamonds I need to put into it to repair it. And how much I will get out of it, right? If that's like a way to kind of farm diamonds. You seem to get score actually quite quickly if you kill stuff. So let's see, I cannot do that, but I can do this. And I have diamonds. 3 of them. Oops. 1 diamond and then 2 to full. If I then disassemble it, I get 8 diamonds. So that's actually kind of valid. So you get the full amount back, actually. That's nice. I need 3 apples. Can you... Is it because it's connected to this? Which in turn is connected to this? That it doesn't want to really disappear? I think that was it. Yeah, now it's just disappearing en masse. Now, who needs to deforest the entire forest if he can just get a chain reaction going? Nice, nice, nice. And one of the things is the golden apples, which are... Was it blocks? Yeah, it's blocks. The golden apples already gave me a few effects, so I wonder if I can kind of trick it that way with the potions. But I think the best thing is I just need to do all potion effects. Like, make all potions and then just use them as throwing potions. So let's see. Actually, before I do that, let me go and grab some more wheat. Some wheat. Stuff. This I don't need. This I need to keep. Don't know why I just de-equipped that. But hey. Oh, apple pies are single use. See. I see. Okay, they're not as good as the pumpkin pies then. Too bad. Completely used up already? My guy. What? Okay. In that case, let me get some wood for ya. It's gonna be quicker than the alternative, which is coal. Like, I know wood and wood coal aren't as effective. But you know, I can just grow one of these trees very quickly in comparison, and that makes it easier. See? Already got almost 2 entire stacks. That just makes it that much easier. Yeah, actually, yeah. Almost a bit over 2 stacks. Hell yeah. And see just how much shit you get. And you can make just 5 more of these trees in one go, if you would want to. But I would just plop these saplings into a bin over there, and then make some fertilizer, and you can grow this shit pretty much immediately. Cow. I thought I saw a cow. No, that's a sheep. Can you pop out an egg, please? I don't think I've seen a single egg. Oh, don't tell me I cannot. Oh, I can't do that directly, I see. That's sad. I should put this cloak. Let me move that. Okay, it seems like it stays charged at least. Any of you lay any eggs recently? No? I probably have to just like pull them in. I want to make a farm over there. I never did that. That's certainly something that's on the list. Let's just put this here, put you here, and put you here. Like, I don't even need that shit. Like, that's one of the things that I think is probably the least useful. I do think the dev probably didn't put too much effort. Not effort, but that's a dumb way to put it. It's just not very done, right? Why is all my shit gone again? All my score. Let me see if I can make like a little chicken pen. For that I need seeds. And some of you. Oh, I think he's about to fall asleep. I need one thing like that and a couple of these. Let's go. It's not gonna be a large chicken pen. It's just gonna be as big as I can get it, essentially. It's already plenty. Ooh, see? Perfect. As if calculated. Hey. Chicken. You don't like this? Chicken jockey. Come on. Fuck off. That already broke the thing? Oh, that's not nice. Do I have more string? Plenty. That doesn't work. Okay, that's something I need to figure out then. Let's see if that's enough. Oh, 3 bars already. Hell yeah. It's only gonna take 10 more years. But once it's done. Once it's done, it's gonna be nice. I wonder if it's like, can you even get anything besides fish? Like, I know in modern Minecraft you can get like a boatload of shit. It's closer to Terraria in that regard. I think you can only get fish with that. Yeah, it's called fishing in ocean. Catch and cook fish using your new fishing rod. Then I need coral. Catch a fish using a bucket. That's the thing I'm a bit weirded about. And pickle. Well, I am in a pickle. I do have this smoker here. Technically. Yo, Ionuts, how's it going? Welcome. Damn, boy. That's speed. If I've ever seen some. Yo, Alex, welcome. What the fuck was that? I've never seen that my own chat is faster than YouTube's website. How does that even work? What? Can I see the future all of a sudden? Quick, give me the lottery numbers. Before this wears off. You lost your phone on Sunday. Like, did you lose it like somewhere else or like in your room? And was it still on? Because if it was, you could just... Isn't it like Find My Phone? On like every application, like on every device? Okay, if I'm close to it, it actually takes not that long. It still takes long. Somewhere else, okay, I see. I'm glad you found it. You know, as much as I hate my phone, technically speaking, I couldn't live without it. Oh, the chickens are gone. Or the one chicken. What? Fuck. Because I use Android. I mean, Apple has it as well, but... It is nice, isn't it? Okay. Now I just need to find these three. The Crimson. Smelled something in a Hellforge. I would presume I need this somehow. And a Bloodstone. The Amethyst, I mean. Some gold here, let's use that. I know how the Hellforge works. So I'm not gonna use it too long. Just kind of like out here somewhere. Where it's safe. I use my phone for messaging, Instagram, call to hangouts, and play MCP. I mean, I use it to contact people. I use it for my two-factor authentication. And of course, for a bunch of other stuff. Okay, done that. Write an obsidian boat. Find all 9 disc fragments. Hellfire. Defeat an imp or a blaze using only snowballs. Blood rain beads. Huh. I wonder how that works, relighting it. Using the mace. I do have the mace. How do you deal 50 damage with that thing? And Facebook logging about Instagram Podwell for messed up and offense jokes and memes. It's like funny that for whatever reason that's just blocking. Like Instagram has like become this platform that has some of the weirdest shit on there. The Twitter used to be that. It's like, oh yeah, this is the dangerous platform where you get dangerous stuff served, and then people move over to Blue Sky. But nowadays it's Twitter, for some reason. Instagram, where people have the most messed up feed. But I don't. You know, a secret of mine, I don't use any Facebook products. It works pretty well not to do that. Cheat death by equipping a rosary. With the angel wings. Visit all astral biomes. Yeah, I think I just need to find a few more things, and then Then I can like just systematically do some of this stuff. It's like Xbox 360 memes, like besides the retro stuff and 2000s cartoons out, it gives me offensive memes that the comments are wild. Nobody have mercy. I mean, that's just how boomers are, aren't they? The most dangerous breed are the boomers. They have no chill whatsoever. which is good, in my opinion. I feel like we need like offensive stuff. It's a necessity. It's not a want, but a need. You know, builds up the skin and all. Makes it thicker. And God, having some thick skin is a nice thing. I still need to find a cow. Damn, boy. Look at that. 5. Just missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll only take another hour to get there. Of course, this is also gonna take an hour. So let me go and try and find a cow somewhere. So I can get the milk. He needs some milk. That invention you made in Minecraft is better than any crap Elon made. Which invention did I make in Minecraft? I know I'm a famous inventor. But what did I invent? Ah, there we go. Cow! I need some juice. Thank you. Ah, that battery. I mean, making a rocket is a bit more advanced than a battery, I would say. So I can give Elon some credit there. But yeah, he's not exactly one of the good guys. Yo, little flame creeper, I do not want to deal with you right now. Oh, I already got like 1 bar, 1 pixel. Hell yeah. Only a bajillion more blocks. You mean little St. James? You know, by the way, not Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, despite, you know, being the creepy fuck, still married to his high school girlfriend. Multi-bajillionaire. Never went to little St. James. At least he isn't in the logs so far. So, you have to give him credit there. You do have to give Elon some credit. Not Elon, Mark. The Zuck. And slowly but steady. I just think I still need to find like a backpack somewhere. To make my exploration a little better. I still need an egg. No idea where the fuck I get an egg from. One more bar. Yes. Yes, sir. Only mobile game that's worth... I think there are more mobile games that are worth it. I mean, I know that what MCPE is. I think a lot of them are just like ports from PC games. I think if you're into it, Balatro is pretty nice on mobile. My brother is one of these people who always likes to play roguelikes when he has time. And I try to get him to buy Balatro. Not because I played, but because I think he would enjoy it. But he's like, oh, it costs money. It's like, dude, it's like $5 for the most fun you will have in your life in a while. And it's better to fake gamble than to real gamble, you know. That also helps. Because that's something he does. He signs up to all of these casinos, which when they have like a coupon or whatnot, it's like sign up today and you get 10 free spins. And if he wins, he just cashes it out. And he has done that to so many casinos that he's banned from some of them. Which I think is funny. Like, you absolutely should do that. Like, sign up and get $10 free. $10 of cred. Okay, this is going much faster than I anticipated. I'm almost halfway done. And then I think I'm gonna use a boat to go along the river. Like, just go in one direction and see if I can like find a dungeon or something. There's actually still one type of dungeon I definitely have not seen yet, which I kind of want to see. And I think they are like in a desert biome usually. Something. And other than that, I need to find more in the Astral to find the wings. And this track again. I don't know what the shuffle is on about today, but this track like is coming the entire time. Like, I do have more songs than what's in my playlist. Like, I have more than 3 songs at least. So I'm a bit confused by that. I shouldn't do these like super long tours here without a compass. I'm completely lost, by the way. Thank God I do have a screenshot of my coordinates. But I shouldn't just randomly wander around with no way to return. That's a duck. Can I just kill a duck and get an egg? No. Ah, isn't the other like... I thought there was also birds. There was one thing about birds. Maybe you need to... Maybe that was what this is about. Hatch a chicken from an egg. No, okay, it's specifically chicken. Strange. Very strange. But I think I'm gonna go slowly backwards and then wrap it up. And then next time we're gonna go on some adventures. Trying to find more dungeons and whatnot. In preparations for, you know, reaching the end. But also finding some more biomes. Hello, sheep. How are you all doing? Can you pop out an egg, maybe? You know what came first, the egg or the chicken? What the fuck? Is that because the tree burned down? Is that a thing? Like, the thing is, if you really ask, it's the egg that came first. Because chickens only evolved later. Damn, it made no progress whatsoever. Lovely. I kind of want to finish the pickaxe. Though. Like, I'm almost there. But yeah, on that, I didn't stream yesterday because I came home exhausted and fell asleep. It tends to happen to me. It does tend to happen to me from time to time. You wanna fight me? Well, guess what? I don't. So probably tomorrow I will play some Xenoclash. And then Friday I will play Splosion Man. I have to see how I will exactly do it, but then also Modern Warfare 2 is planned once I get my hands on that. I still need to buy it, but I haven't found it for a good price. And then Saturday is going to be Dark Souls, as always, with the Barbed Straight Sword. Interesting run, by the way. I like interesting sword. I think it's one of the few more special kind of swords. At least interesting ones that aren't just weird. Best anime adaptation. I mean, it's not an anime. And it doesn't have a cartoon, it only has a game. Oh, come on, we're already almost there. Challenge complete. Serious dedication. Hell fucking yeah. Wonderful. But yeah, that's like the plan for the next couple of days. And weeks. And now, I'm gonna let the game run in the background until this battery is full. And I think you specifically need to mine it. I think it was mining it. Yeah, pick up a fully charged battery block, so I can do that next time. Not really. And I don't really think that's like the condition for something being anime. But that's just my thing. Oh yeah, let's get that one. Let's get that one. Let's finish it off with a bit of music. Did it make any sound? Was it quiet the entire time? I think it was. Oops. Yeah, anyways. That should be this one. Perfect. Yeah, with that, I want to say thanks for watching. And I will see you next time, where we're gonna get more advancements and do a little bit of adventuring instead of building. Today we did a lot of building. That's nice. I might look into how to get some of these achievements and like make a list, so I don't have to constantly like check here. Right. So, oh, what do I need to do? Blah, 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 which are left. These are almost done. This one's gonna be a bit annoying. This is gonna be a bit annoying. Some of these I'm like, how the fuck do you get this? Anyways. With that, I want to say thanks for watching, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow with Xenoclash. Goodbye, and ciao. Also, don't forget to follow and subscribe, depending on the platform. Right, to not miss out. You know how it is. Anyways, goodbye, and